Again, I apologize. This homosexual, the largest Hungarian homosexual, Hungary gets fined now $1 million per day. They harass Antaloczy Gyula. Antaloczy Gyula is that's wife. From Hungary, they're the most homosexual child sodomy, and they go, "Oh, you want to end wife? Oh, I kill you." So you had Antaloczy less violently raped, Tibor Antaloczy killed with Picard Scott. So he's Picard Scott's lover. 514 at 324A James Street South is where Picard Scott sodomized massively, with Juravinsky aiding, because Juravinsky's children's Picard Scott and Furlong too, Ryan, right? A large homosexual chain that got my siblings that aren't now, because they're so homosexual that when I freed Les from Picard Scott, he goes, "Tell your father he's a bastard." Oh no, he's an asshole. So then Antaloczy Gyula again told Scott to tell Scarlett James Malcolm to get less. He's not going to say that to Hungary. And this guy's in Hungary like a homosexual, stringing his homosexuality and trying to give it to children. So children, when you see these people like on Haymarket and James, that's Antaloczy Gyula, and at 325 James Street South, where the police were at West 5th and Aberdeen, and they heard me say Lentiment, they heard the construction workers threaten me, so I closed the White House construction. Right, and now these goofs, including James, right, because I busted 170 kilos today, right, because I let that happen, and of cocaine, which I could have stopped, and everything I wrote, including the prison kill. That was Dave from Milton, the music store, the loser homosexual works with FBI most wanted criminals that work at Haymarket and James, that are the police chief of Hamilton Police Services. See, I'm Arizona. You remember Nevada, where it's like, if you don't play with me, Mafia, I'll fuck you so bad? And I don't mean play. If you don't do what I say, I'll fuck you, Mafia, gang bikers, so fucking bad, more than child sodomists. Picard Scott ratting out every outlaw motorcycle club member that they're child sodomists, and then he said all bikers are, to then get free, right? We saw the video on TV with the cowboy hat, the big fat man. That's Picard Scott's one with James Scarlett, Malcolm Antaloczy, and Gyula Antaloczy. And A&O Hostel is the largest child sodomist peoples. The workers there, they bring in this big fat bald guy who goes, "Hey," he moves his hips front to back to match yours side to side, and he goes, "Hey, we're going to have Christian coerced coital for the rest of our lives." So when you see this person, right, you have to kill them, and the Hungarian multicultural people. This girl, she's at 130 Barton Street East. She thinks she's Billie Eilish, but she goes, "Adam calls me God." She calls me Hitting Marta. Can you imagine? Ain Dvorak. Her sister's a high school cocaine dealer that forced child sodomy to grade school children, because it was a grade school, Toronto School Board and Hamilton School Board grade school teachers. Cocaine I busted. Brennan Neal, Brennan Reagan, Lights the group, that was their cocaine part of, including Faculty of Medicine, Greater Toronto Hamilton area, 170 kilos, including Tracy on the street and MDMA user Bowman Claudia, RuPaul's crew too, homosexual Couture Dave and his brother at Tubetronics, Couture, the child sodomist, look and type, like Dave from that killed Nirvana singer, Dave Grohl, the loser homosexual. Like, he's such a loser. That one, everyone at Colton was told that from Craig. This one guy, a vocalist. Anyways, that's it. So I stopped the White House thing, and I have proof. Thanks.